Potentially, kailangan ng Dallas Mavericks si Kai Sotto sa NBA Summer League dahil kulang-kulang ang team pagdating sa center spot. At merong malaking possibility na makakuha ng magandang playing time si Kai Sotto kung sa Dallas Mavericks. Siya ang maglalaro sa NBA Summer League dahil according sa mga reports, si Kai Sotto ang pinakamagaling na big man sa ginawang minicamp ng Dallas Mavericks. The main reason kung bakit inimbitahan siya ng team. Napaka-crucial kasi na ang laro ang team ni Kai Sotto sa NBA Summer Camp ay mabibigyan siya ng magandang playing time. At hindi lang siya gawing bench warmer at isang marketing ploy lang ng team. From the feedback that we get, galing sa mga makapagkatiwalaang source, pati ang team owner ng Mavs ay bumilib raw kay Kai Sotto. Kaya it is safe to say na tinawagan nila si Kai Sotto na maglalaro sa NBA Summer League. Dahil gusto pa nilang makikita kung kakayanin ni Kai Sotto ang NBA level competition sa NBA Summer League. For Kai Sotto to be successful sa NBA Summer League ay isa lang ang dapat niyang gawin. Dapat ay hindi bababa ang kanyang intensity and aggressiveness at dapat ipakita niya that he wants to play sa NBA very badly. Ipakita niya ang tapang ng isang Pinoy na hindi umaayaw sa physicality. Kai Sotto should be able to maintain his intensity and aggressiveness sa buong laro. At makukuha lang niya ito kung nasa tip-top condition siya. In other words, consistency lang ang kailangan ni Kai Sotto. Dapat niyang ipakita na kaya niyang maglaro ng isang buong quarter na mataas ang energy at di matatawarang aggressiveness. Kahit pa 0 points si Kai Sotto, ang importante ay maipakita niya ang kanyang ability to get the rebounds and he must dominate the board. Kapag magawa ito ni Kai Sotto, ay siguradong gagamitin siya ng husto ng Dallas Mavericks during the whole duration of the NBA Summer League. At kapag aggressive si Kai Sotto sa kanyang laro, ay siguradong lalabas ang kanyang galing sa opensa na siguradong gugulat hindi lang sa koponan ng Dallas Mavericks kundi sa buong NBA. Samantala, nag-iingat si Coach Michael Malone at walang kumpiyansa habang sinisikap ng Denver Nuggets na tapusin ang Miami Heat. Mula sa mga aklat ng kasaysayan hanggang sa paraan ng kanilang paglalaro sa karamihan ng postseason, nagpapahiwatig ang Denver Nuggets na malapit nang makuha ang kanilang unang titulo sa NBA sa loob ng 47 years sa liga. Ang layunin ngayon para sa Denver Nuggets na hindi magpabaya laban sa Miami Heat sa Martes sa unang pagkakataon ng koponan na makamit ang titulo sa kasaysayan ng franchise. My biggest concern going into any close-out game is human nature and fighting against that. Most teams, when you're up 3-1, they come up for air. Yan ang sabi ni Coach Michael Malone pagkatapos ng kanilang practice. Ang misyon ni Coach Michael Malone ay panatilihin ang pag-iisip ng Denver Nuggets tungkol sa basketball, hindi sa tropeyo, at matulungan ng katotohanan na ang tanging panalo ng Miami Heat sa seryeng ito ay nangyari isang linggo na ang nakaraan sa Denver. Bukod dito, ang Miami Heat ay nanalo ng 7 road games sa postseason and 2-0 sa elimination laban sa Chicago sa play-in tournament at sa Boston Celtics sa Game 7 ng Conference Finals. Noong umaalis ang mga koponan sa Denver, isang linggo na ang nakalipas, ang serye ay magkapareho sa 1-1 at sinisiyasat ni Malone ang Nuggets dahil sa kawalan ng pagsisikap matapos ang 111-108 na pagkatalo. Ngayon na ito ay 3-1 matapos ang dalawang panalo sa Miami na may doubling digit, malinaw na natatanggap ni Nikola Jokic at ng iba pang manlalaro ang mensahe. Noong linggo, ginamit ng coach ang own team's recent history. 2 beses na nilampasan ng Denver Nuggets ang 3-1 na pagkakabaon para manalo ng 2 serye sa bubble noong 2020 upang bigyan diin na hindi pa tapos ang seryeng ito. We've been down 3-1. We've come back and won. We know anything is possible. Yan ang sabi ni Coach Michael Malone. Nobody needed to convince the Miami Heat of that. Coach Eric Spoelstra called his team a very stubborn and defiant group. And when asked about the confidence the Heat players had in each other, even after putting themselves in what has historically been a near impossible situation, Jimmy Butler said, at an all-time high. Tanging isa sa 36 teams na nahuli sa 3-1 sa kasaysayan ng mga finals ang nakabalik upang itaas ang Larry O'Brien Trophy. Ito ang 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers na pinangunahan ni LeBron James, na natalo sa Golden State 3-1 bago makakuha ng 3 sunod-sunod na panalo. Ang 1993 Suns and 1998 Jazz ay nahuli rin ng 3-1 at pareho silang nagawa na manalo sa Game 5 sa Chicago. Sa parehong pagkakataon, nagtapos ang serye sa Game 6 ng Bulls na pinangungunahan ni Michael Jordan. Sa ilang mga impormasyong nabanggit tungkol sa mga X's and O's sa mga news conference bago ang mga laro, isa sa mga nakakatulong sa Denver Nuggets ay ang pagpabuti ng kalinang depensa sa 3-point line. At sinaway ni Michael Malone ang kanyang koponan matapos gawin ng Miami Heat ang 17 3-pointers sa Game 2. Karamihan sa mga ito ay walang bantay matapos gamitin ng Miami Heat ang kawalan ng koordinasyon sa switching defense ng Denver Nuggets.
At this point, let me bring in as well your agent from Wasman Agency, Sports Agency, no other than Tony Ronzoni. Tony, good day. Thank you for joining us as well. First of all, this is my first time to be talking to you. How big, what did you see in Kai, in the Wasman group that, convinced everyone there that this is a guy that, should be part of our pool?
Yeah, we were fortunate to get introduced. We've known Kai just from the NBA circles and just watching him as a younger player in Philippines develop and grow. And then we got introduced to him by, Patty and Marie from East West, brought us to our attention, and Tadas and I kind of took it, by the reins to, put together a plan for Kai. And, we, hindsight, wish I had him about a year ago, 2 years ago, but we have him now, and we're taking it step by step. And like he said, is the future he's concentrating on today. Today is his goal is to get better every day. Our plan for him is to develop him, to learn the NBA game, to learn how to be a pro, all and above.
You were, and obviously your experience with the NBA is extensive. You were an executive of the NBA, or at least of the teams in the NBA once upon a time, and now you are one of the bigger sports agencies in the U.S. Tony, are those experiences of Kai in Australia and Japan going to be big in terms of maybe his NBA dream?
There's no question, because you figure a lot of the players that enter to the draft, they've been in college for 2, 3 years, 4 years, some of them. Kai had to leave his home country, the Philippines. He had to learn to live on his own in Australia. He had to learn to live on his own in the USA. He had to learn to live in Japan and go to another league, learn to play with different coaches, different teammates, learn different defenses, different offensive, schemes of how to play the game, the terminology. As he's with us right now in our Wasman facility in LA, we're teaching him how to play the NBA game. Again, new terminology when he goes to these mini camps. It's a constant learning process for Kai. So it's a lot thrown at him at once, and he's doing a great job adjusting to it. And when he goes to these mini camps, he's going against 25, 27-year-old men who are hungry, who want a job in the NBA. And
right.
So Kai is going in there against men. He's a 21-year-old. He hasn't done this for a long time. He spent
right.
2 years Australia, and then he went to Japan. And Japan is a grown man league too. It's all Americans that are 6'10" and 7 foot, and they're 28 years old. And so Kai's learning a lot right now, and he's doing a fantastic job. And again, with the team we have behind him, he's got complete support with Patty Marie and with Tadas and I in the Wasserman group, with his father, his family, so he and the Filipino nation, of course, who is all crazy and love the game. And so we have a plan, and we're just taking it day by day.